Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cup2Hook conversation number 126. I hope everyone is doing well on this fine Thursday, March the 16th. So tell me, what's in your cup? What's on your hook? And are you doing anything special for St. Patrick's Day, which is tomorrow? Be sure and wear green so you don't get pinched. All right. I'd like to welcome in everyone who is here. I'd like to welcome in all of those who are always here with me every week and all of our new friends. Everyone is always welcome. So glad to have you here. So glad to welcome you and give you great big hugs. All right. I feel like I'm lacking. Am I lagging, you guys? Hello, Mama Susu. Welcome in. And Miss Sonja is with us. And Sonja, I have a question for you. If you will you send me an email with your full name and your address, if you don't mind? Because I'd like to drop a little card in the mail to you. All right. And she is saying hello to everyone. And Miss Jenny is here with us. Hugs, Jenny. So glad you're here. She says, I have Tetley tea in my cup and crochet sunflower on my hook. Oh my gosh, how exciting, how springy. She says, prayers and hope you are well today. I'm doing much better today. It's been kind of a roller coaster of a week, but I am doing much better today. So thank you. Sonja says Sprite is in her cup. She's having stomach issues and just finished a headband for her daughter. Well, sorry to hear about your stomach issues. I pray that just kind of blows over quickly. And then, oh my gosh, I know your daughter is just going to love that headband. Jenny says Sprite is good for tummy upset. Yes, it is, Jenny. She says, hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much for that, Jenny. Hello, sweet Margie. Welcome in. And Miss Margie wants to dance, you guys. So let's start off doing some dancing. I got half of them done, Miss Margie. Thank you so much for that, Miss Margie. All right. Here we go. 1. My lighting's funky. 2, 3, and 4. And I know, Miss Margie, I know you know, but just in case anyone doesn't know, this is my Super Sticker Super Chat giveaway. It is a brand new Crochet Society box. I keep forgetting what number it is. I think it is number 28. I keep saying I'm going to write it down, but I believe it's in the description box. But this is what it looks like. I haven't been showing what is inside. It just says practice makes progress. Right? Yes, practice makes progress. But I believe I've been putting a link to the unboxing of mine back when I unboxed mine. So I'm no longer doing Crochet Society boxes, and it is not because of anything about the Crochet Society boxes. I'm wanting to try new things, and I think I have found another subscription box that I want to start trying. But before I do that, I am checking into some of our content creators who dye yarn. And I actually want to purchase some of their yarn before I jump into another subscription box to try, just to kind of help them out and help promote their yarn and then try it. So, but this is March's Super Sticker Super Chat giveaway. All right. Thank you again, Miss Margie. All right. My chat's jumping, so let me go back up here and find everybody. Hello, Miss Dawn P. Welcome in. You guys, it's going to be real soon, and I'll get to meet Miss Dawn. I'm so excited. May will be here. The first weekend in May will be here before we know it. It's only like 6 or 7 weeks away. Hello, Mama Susu. She says, I am back. So glad you're back. Everyone is welcome each other. Hello, sweet Jen. Welcome in. I know, Mama Susu, right? Sue says, hi, Cynthia. I finally made a live. I'm so happy. All right. Hello, sweet Michelle. How are you? And welcome in. And yes, thank you, Michelle. She wrote the word joy. If you will write the word joy, not only will it spread joy in the chat, but Nightbot will also kindly share out your channel. I hear you, Sonja. She says her CES has reared its head today. I'm so sorry, my friend. Sue says, I was manic all week and I got things done around here, but now I'm exhausted because of very little sleep. Well, pray you get some good rest tonight. Hello, sweet Sandrine. I got to sneak into your live today while I was eating my lunch, and it was so much fun. And trust me, I needed that more than you know. It's just been some kind of a week. Hello, sweet Wanda. Welcome in. So I know you're back on the road again. So where are you tonight? Thank you, Margie. I don't know why I cannot remember that. She says, yes, it is box number 28. So if you're curious what's in it, I'm pretty sure I have dropped the link in the description box. I will double check when I get off of here and make sure. I've been trying to do that in every live, make sure that link is there in case you want to see what's in the box. But if you don't and you want to try and win it, that's fine, and let it be a mystery. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy. All right. Hello, sweet Tiffany. Welcome in. She says, good evening, Miss Cynthia and everyone. And Mama Susu wants to dance. And I love what you said. God bless everyone. Yes, God bless everyone. Mama Susu, this is for you. Now, I thought for sure I'd be able to get those done before it stopped. All right, there you go, Miss Sue. All right. Hello, Candy. Welcome in. She says, hi, on a break, can't stay long. I completely understand. I did the same thing to Sandrine earlier today. I went in for as long as I could, and then I had to scoot boot out. Hello, Miss Jean. Welcome in, and hugs to you. So glad you're here. Miss Shirley, hugs. Oh my gosh. She says, I want to jump on and say hello before taking off to care for my 95-year-old friend. Oh my gosh. I know that you've been doing that a lot lately, and I know that she truly appreciates all that you're giving. Just make sure, as we've discussed in chats, that you're taking care of yourself. And whatever you do, don't forget to hydrate. But thank you for coming in and jumping in and leaving your thumbprints. I appreciate that so much. All right. Everyone is saying hello to each other. Thank you so much for that. That truly means the absolute world to me, that y'all love each other, because then everybody leaves here feeling so loved and filled with so much joy. And that is the goal. Love it. Jean says hello to anyone I've missed. All right. And there's Nightbot shouting out that the Super Chat Super Sticker giveaway will be March the 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Miss Margie says 2 more weeks and I get to go to my daughter and her family. I know you are so excited, Miss Margie. Christine, you are in the house. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have you here. And you were so cute the other night. I have to tell you, you looked fantastic and fabulous when you had on your little shirt with the peekaboo shoulders and you were dancing. That was so cute. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Bye, Candy. Thank you so much for stopping in. Wanda says, Cynthia, did you see my little video on the Stranger Things blanket? So that's the elephant in the room. I have not, Wanda. I'm just going to be really brief and then move on because I'm feeling much better. But I have not seen it. I've not been on a lot of social media or anything since Sunday, with the exception of today. I did go on Sandrine's live, and then I went and responded to the comments on my channel. I don't know if it's time change. I don't know if it's the new insulin. I don't know what it is, but I've been in this funk and all I've done is work and literally sleep until last night. And I have not touched the Stranger Things blanket until I got off work this afternoon. Monday, when I got off work, I literally worked the same hours. I literally drove home and napped for 3 hours in my car. Todd got off work late. Then he went to Walmart. Then he went to Lowe's. Then he went to pick up something for us to eat. And by the time he got home, it was 7 o'clock at night. And so actually I got off work. That's right. I got off work an hour early because I had to take my son to work. And so I had slept for 3 hours in the car, and he knocked on the window and woke me up and said, would you like to go inside? We have a house. And so it's just been crazy, but I don't know if that's what it is. But I just haven't really felt like doing anything. And I've tried and I've tried and I've cried over not completing the Stranger Things blanket and getting that tutorial out on Monday. So I appreciate all of you that have been calling me, texting me, FaceTiming me, and letting me know that it is quite okay. And my goal is to have it done and finished before movie night tomorrow night. So I appreciate you letting me be 5 days late with it. I was going to work on it while we were here, but I decided that I wasn't going to do that because I wanted to concentrate on it. And then if I got finished with this little section, I couldn't go on anyway because I have to film it so y'all can see it. So anyway, I have not, Miss Wanda, to answer your question. So I will try to do that very soon. And again, I will have the second part tutorial out before movie night tomorrow night is the goal. And there was something else I was going to share. Stranger Things, Stranger Things, Stranger Things. Oh, well, it has eluded my brain. Oh, no, it has nothing to do with Stranger Things. I went and did something. I don't know if y'all can hear Mr. Joyful. He let out a, ah! So I know I kept saying that I wasn't going to buy any yarn until July, because that's usually when Hobby Lobby has their big clearance sale. Well, y'all know I don't have to tell you because I've been watching all of your videos, which is what prompted it. But Hobby Lobby is having their clearance sale now. And so anyway, I called my friend up at the shop yesterday and I said, do we have to have crochet club tonight? And she says, why? And I said, well, I've been in a funk and I wasn't going to come, but Hobby Lobby has their clearance sale going on. And I thought maybe we should just go like right now. Like, don't let me go home and pull up in the yard and sleep in the car. Don't let me go home and take my shoes off. Let's go right now. She says, well, let's reach out to everyone in club and see if they want to meet us there. So that's what we did. Except I ended up not riding with her. I rode to my husband's work and left my car there, got in his truck, and we drove and we met everybody at Hobby Lobby. I got some yarn. And I'm hoping that I'll be really, really excited about going through it and seeing it again on Saturday, because I'm not touching it until I finish the Stranger Things blanket. But anyway, and I'm hoping, because I am feeling a lot better today. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it just took a while for this new insulin to get in my system or what. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm glad those days are behind me. I'm glad that today has been a much better day. Enough of that. But y'all, I did it. And I was really sad because the biggest thing that really prompted me to go was I kept seeing on everybody's lives, you know, the big sugar cone, cotton cone, cotton on a cone. And our Hobby Lobby had none. We went to 2 Hobby Lobbies and they had none. It was really sad. But they did have a lot of other things. I got hanks, I got cakes, I got skeins. Oh my gosh. I got yarn I've never tried before, so that's what I am most excited about. But anyway, so I did it. So in my defense, I made it 3 months into 2023 without buying yarn. But in total, I made it it's almost 7.5 months, but I've been saying 7 months because it's not a full 8 months, but 7 months between the last time I bought yarn and last night. So you know what? I think that's pretty doggone good. So I'm happy. All right. Sonja says, Cynthia, I sent an email to you. It will say Gentle Ben's wife on it. Thank you. I will look for that. Jean says, laugh out loud. Time you said, don't forget to hydrate. Shmee jumped down and drank his water. I love it. I love it, Shmee. I love it. Hello and welcome in, Regina. So glad you're here. Christine says, I was at Hobby Lobby and saw a Notion bag that said, no way, Joy on it. And I was going to buy it, but I know next week the Notion's going to sell. If it's there, I'll still get it for you. Oh, thank you, because I didn't see that, because I checked the Notions out because, well, this isn't the one, but I was looking for some, oh, well, that's fine. I guess y'all can see part of the Stranger Things thing. But I was looking, they have these little plastic, envelopes for keeping your patterns in, except theirs says like handmade or homemade or something on it with flowers. And I've been looking for more of those. Plus, there's some accessories that I've been wanting to get for, knitting and stuff, since I'm going to take that up. But anyway, they didn't have hardly anything. But these, I did get a bunch of these on Amazon. And so I've got some extra ones that I plan on putting in giveaways as well, because I love it. I love putting my patterns in that. So, but yes, I'll even pay you for it. And I'll even cover the shipping, because that would be awesome. I was going to say something else. See what yarn does to us. Oh, goodness. I forget what I was going to say. I got excited. Hello, sweet Nisi. Welcome in. Christine says, oh, you must come to V's live in an hour or so. I'm going to try and support her and get on panel. So I did look for V, to be honest, Sandrine. That's how I came upon your live. was I was looking for V's Live this afternoon. In fact, I kind of waited to eat a little bit later so I could try to get on her live. And I thought, well, maybe, I mean, she's only a state over from me. So the time change should have affected her. So we should still be on close to the same time frame. And anyway, no, I couldn't find her. And so I found you, Sandrine. So I stayed. But anyway, so yes, I will definitely get off of here. So she's going live at I guess it'll be 8 my time, Christine. So in about 30 minutes is she going live? Because if that's the case, then yes, we'll get off of here and go over there before I go over to Pam's house. Thank you, Mama Susu, for hugging everyone coming in. Grandma Anna, hugs, my friend. So glad you're here. Don't forget to drop joy in the chat so that you can spread joy throughout the chat, and Nightbot can drop your link. Nisi says, I'm waiting on little man to get back from his ski field trip at his school. Oh my gosh, how fun. I know y'all are so ready for that snow to be gone though, Nisi. She says, so I'll be just listening in the background. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Regina says, life happens. You're cool. Thank you so much. And I'm going to call her out, and I hope she doesn't mind. But Jean, I want to thank you so much for what you said to me in a text today, because y'all have no idea how badly I have been truly beating myself up. Because if I say I'm going to do something, I'm really big on doing it and carrying it through and making sure that whatever it is that I'm executing it when I say I'm going to. And the fact that I haven't, it's just really been crushing me. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it, and I'll be working on it on V's Live, and I'll be working on it on Pam's Live tonight. So you gals are going to help motivate me to get it done. Again, thank y'all so much for loving and hugging on each other. Grandma Anna says, I can't finish part 1 till I get paid again on the 3rd, so I don't mind if you're late. Hug, Cynthia. Oh, that just makes my heart smile. Thank you so much. Y'all are laughing at Mr. Joyful. Bless him. He had to carry all the bags in. He had to carry him out of the store, and he had to carry him in to the house. So, and it's so funny. I've never really termed it this, but my son, my youngest son that lives with us right now, he's 24. He came in and he's like, Mommy, I did a thing, but don't worry. There's still money in my bank. And he says, I can still pay all my bills. And I'm like, that's fine. I mean, you're grown. I mean, you don't have to, tell me what you do with your money and how you spend your hard-earned paycheck. As long as you're paying your bills, that's all that matters. And so he told me what he bought. And I was like, okay, well, that's kind of big, but if that's what makes you happy. He says, yeah, but I just bought it because I just wasn't feeling, like really great. And I said, oh, son, I'm not judging you. And I went and I opened up the front bedroom, which is supposed to be like the nursery / guest room. And I opened the door, and all on the floor are these Hobby Lobby bags. And I was like, I know exactly what retail therapy is. So Wanda says, takes time to readjust. It's been one of those weeks all the way around. Well, I've heard a lot of people say that were affected by time change, how it has truly affected them, that just that 1 hour of time adjustment has truly affected their sleeping patterns, the quality of sleep. It's just really gotten everybody. Even a client that came in today, he said that, he'd gotten so used to it being daylight when he went to the college, because he works at the college here. And he said, Miss Cynthia, when I go to step out and it's dark, I mean, it does something to me. I feel like it's at the right time, And I said, I get it. But oh, how I do love the fact that it does get darker later. So I think that has had a lot to do with it. And then the warm front that we had all last week, and then this week is such a cold front. And I know, my friends, you can pop my hand, because right now what we're going through is not even close to the snow that you guys are dealing with. But for us, we had 70 and 80-degree weather, and now we're waking up to 30-degree weather. And I think all of that is throwing us for a loop. The time change, that constant weather. I had another client that came in today, and he was joking about how he thinks that winter and spring are having a custody battle, and neither one can figure out whose kids are going to blossom, whether it's going to be winter for a while or if it's going to go into spring and stay into spring. But Christine says, I was at Hobby Lobby. Oh, I read that. How did I get backwards? Wanda says, let's just say stitch markers are your best friend on the drop down row. Oh, got you. Let me tell you what. Oh, Mr. Joyful has mine because mine got caught in a knot. I feel like I'm lagging. Am I lagging, you guys? I have stitch markers all the way across mine. Because at one point, when I was doing the first panel before I put out the first tutorial, obviously, I started counting. I was like, you know what? I just better count and make sure I got 224 stitches. And I didn't. So I had to frog back, I think it was 8 rows myself to get it. So I'm keeping the stitch markers. So seasoned or not, I recommend stitch markers. I agree with you 100%, Wanda. Tiffany says, I'm a bit disappointed that they had it this early in the year. I planned for the clearance sale being during the summer. I know, Tiffany. And I don't know why, but you know what? When I was coming off of Sandrine's live, as I was going to click out and to get off YouTube altogether, I saw on the side, you know how they sometimes have videos listed? Kim with Affordably Crafty had a thumbnail live, and it said something about the big secret with Hobby Lobby. So I clicked on it so I could save it to watch later. And it seems like that there's a reason, apparently, that they did it now, but I don't know what. So because I haven't watched the video. But I will tell y'all this too. We took a sneak peek into Michael's last night as well. And Michael's bought out my all-time favorite store, which was AC Moore. No one has ever been able to shine like AC Moore did. If you weren't an AC Moore fan, sorry. I loved AC Moore. I miss AC Moore. From the quality of yarn to the variety of yarn to the amount of yarn they had on the shelves to their reward program. I miss everything about AC Moore. And when Michael's bought out AC Moore, I just thought, okay, this is going to be it. This is going to be like the time for Michael's to shine. I don't feel like Michael's ever stepped up to the plate. But when I walked into Michael's yesterday, I walked out of there for the first time making history ever. I walked out empty-handed. I got nothing. I was so disappointed. First off, there wasn't no clearance. Michael's usually always has something on a clearance shelf somewhere. There was no clearance. And the majority of the shelves that house their everyday, day-to-day yarn were almost completely empty. It was like the ghost town in the yarn section. And I just looked at Todd and I'm like, let's just go. And he was like, what? He was trying to get all comfortable on, a stand, like on a rack. And I said, let's just go. And he was like, okay. So I called my friends and I'm like, hey, don't even bother going to Michael's. We're just going to stick with the Hobby Lobbies tonight. So that was sad. Miss Sue says, my Hobby Lobby only has 6 and jumbo yarn on clearance right now, but I'm checking every day. Yes, because according to Hobby Lobby, they're supposed to be nationwide in sync. So Tiffany says, not sure if there's even sale going on in my area right now, but hopefully if it is, there'll be a decent amount on Saturday when I'm able to go. We'll see. I pray that it is. I pray that it is. I know when I watch some of the other content creators, Hobby Lobby hauls, I'm just like, that yarn wasn't on sale at mine. that one wasn't even at mine. And then, like, again, I told you the cotton cones were not even there. In fact, I haven't seen cotton cones in any of our Hobby Lobbies, and we got 3 within a 45-minute drive. I haven't seen cotton cones in them in a long time. The only place I've been seeing cotton cones is in Walmart, and not very many. So, and if you're not sure what I'm referring to, those are the cotton cones I'm talking about, where literally it's a cone and it's got cotton yarn on it. Love those. Love, love, love those, especially for someone like me who's making a lot of cotton towel topper removers. That too, Sandrine, the pollen has got to go. I told Todd yesterday, I said, I've got to go get my car through a car wash. Used to be I'd go out and do my own car wash, and I loved it. I love cleaning. I love cleaning out the inside of my car, and I love washing my car. But I said, I'm going to have to go through a car wash because the pollen and mixture of the rain has left residue of pollen on my car, and it's drying, and it's literally kind of scratching on the paint a little bit. And yeah, I'm not going to have that because I have a red color car. And so if that paint starts scratching off, it's going to be like white silver underneath there, and it's going to look nasty. So I need to do that. But anyway, who knows? Maybe we'll do a joyride and go through the car wash. That was so much fun that night when I did the test joyride. All right. Sonja says, I bought a $2 super chat and it went through my account, but it did not come up on here. It did. Oh, did it? No, it didn't. I did not see it, Sonja. Did anyone else see it? Mama Susu's is the last one that I see. Well, in just a minute, I'm going to drop a link and let anyone come up that wants to, and I'll go check it out through YouTube, Sonja. Dawn P says, sorry, I'm back. Had to step away for a few minutes. So glad you're back. We've been talking about Hobby Lobby, my friend. Thank you, Mama Susu, for loving on everyone that's coming in. I know, Jean, I'm so glad you shared because I wanted to, but it's not my place or my news to share. She says, I had a job interview Tuesday and I'm waiting to hear back. Woo, woo. Let's just dance a little bit for Miss Jean. It's worth dancing for. Well, I cannot wait for you to hear back. I know that you're anxiously waiting. And it's so hard to be patient with something like that. All right, I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to speed up so I can get you guys on here. Margie says V goes live in 30 minutes. Okay. Thank you so much, Margie. Nisi says, amen for some good old retail therapy. Right, right. Miss Sue says, oh my, that's called love, Cynthia. Yes, yes. Jean says, it takes me 2 to 3 weeks to adjust a time change. I just don't ever remember it affecting me. But then again, you know, before I was always go, 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 and I just never slowed down. And then the last 2 years, you know, having to learn how to walk again, I mean, half time I didn't know if it was daylight or dark outside anyway. So this is the first real year, and it's not been fun. Hello, sweet Rudy. Welcome in. Grandma Anna says, time change throws off our body's internal clock. I'm telling you, that has to be what it is. Because I'm not used to not being like, you know, upbeat all the time. So it's real uncommon for me to be like this. And even at one point in Hobby Lobby, I kind of disappeared. And Todd came and found me, and I was over looking at charms. I was away from the yarn, and he's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yep, I just needed to be by myself a moment. I just didn't want to engage in conversation." But then I looked through some charms, didn't find any. But anyway, then went and looked at baby doll shoes and stuff because, I don't know yet how big my dolls are going to be because I hadn't started them yet. But I just went to look just to, take inventory and knowledge, and took a couple deep breaths, and then I joined the group, and we finished yarn shopping and polyfill shopping, and then we left there and went to Cracker Barrel, all of us, and my friend Tasha's husband was with us, and Todd was with us, so it was all of us gals and guys, and most of the girls were drinking, what did they have? Mimosas, and I splurged and got a frappe. It was so good. So anyway, Sue says it rained here today and the snow is gone now, but tomorrow is a different story. And if it's going to start snowing again after raining, oh, it's going to freeze and stick, and so sorry. Rudy says one more episode away from the Oxygen Channel frequency on Dish Network. I haven't watched a lot of TV lately. In fact, I'm a huge Survivor fan. I don't know if anybody knew that or not, but I'm a huge Survivor fan. I have watched it. This is the 44th season, and I have watched it since season 1. And just to tell you, I haven't even watched this week's episode. It was last night, and I probably at this point, honestly, won't get to it until either tomorrow night after movie night or Saturday. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. In my house, they know that when Survivor comes on and the mama is watching it, shh. But oh well. It's a what taped episode, so it'll wait and it'll be great. Right, girl? Mother Nature is on menopause. All right. I am way behind in the chat. I am so sorry. Grandma Anna says, is Stranger Things 200 chains? No, technically you start out with 225 for your foundation row. But when you make your first single crochet, you do it in the second chain from the hook. So you end up with 224 across. All right. For some reason, my chat is like stuck. There we go. I got it unstuck. It's running really slow. Hello, sweet Samantha. Welcome in. And Laura, so glad you're here. Laura, I have a question for you. I have your birthday written down as March 20th, but somewhere else, I thought I heard you say it was March 30th. So if you don't mind, will you either in the chat drop your birthday for me so I can make sure I've got it correct? Because if it is Monday, I want to make sure we celebrate it Monday. And if it's the 30th, we celebrate on the 30th. Or either send me an email. Also, if you're in the chat and you do not think that I have your birthday, please write it down in the chat or send me an email so we can make sure that we're all coming on and just giving you birthday messages of love and joy on your special day. Regina says, I'm sure it's up to the managers what they carry in their store. And I've heard that too, Regina. In fact, the Dollar Tree managers will say the same thing. Samantha, I can't remember if I hugged your neck coming in, but hugs to you. Wanda says, my understanding is they are going to have different and better yarn. Hey. She says, also, they're supposed to have the sale in June also. Really? Miss Sue says, I need gray cotton for a friend that needs 10 coasters. So hopefully I can get it at the clearance sale at Hobby Lobby. Hopefully so. I personally didn't see a lot of cotton yarn on sale, but my friend from Crochet Club, Candy, she went to the third Hobby Lobby that we did not get to go to, and they had a lot of the Scrubology yarn on sale. So I was like, oh, maybe when we get done with the live. And then I was like, no. Then I'm like, well, maybe tomorrow when I get off work. And I'm like, no, because I need to make sure I finish the Stranger Things blanket. But Scrubology is what I've been using to make the little scrubbies for the kitchen, and putting them in the shop. And then I'm now making these soap sacks. And my friend Tasha is putting her soaps in them, and we're selling them together. And so love that Scrubology yarn. But it is expensive. It's like $6.99 for, one of those little, I think they're down on this shelf right there. But they're about so big and maybe so round for $6.99. So those I can love to get on sale. Samantha says, when is part 2 of Stranger Things? Samantha, I'm doing my best to get it out before movie night tomorrow night. It's just been a really hard week, and I apologize that it did not come out Monday night at 8:00 like it was supposed to. But I am trying very, very hard to get it out before movie night tomorrow night. I appreciate everyone's patience and understanding. Regina says, here in Arkansas, we're getting a free car wash almost every day. Oh, well, that can be kind of blundering too. I mean, I love rain, but oh my gosh, every day would be a lot. Plus, then you take the chance of flooding. Oh, bless your heart, Regina. All right. There's Miss Sonja. Thank you so much. She says, with prayers and love. Love it. This is for you, my friend. All right. I did it. I finished in time. Oh, I think there's an extra paper there. There is. All right, Miss Sonja. I got it down. All right. Oh, I actually got 2. Uh-oh. Well, I will look for the other one as well, and I'll make sure you get credit for it. Margie says, I went to the eye doctor today and will be getting new glasses. Yay! Oh, Miss Margie, I need to do that too. But you know what? The last time I went, I couldn't get glasses in the color I wanted. I want some colorful glasses. I don't want just blah. I want color. So this time I'm going to stick my ground, and I'm not going to get them unless I can get them in color. So the last color glasses I had, they were blue, and oh my gosh, they popped. They just look so cute. So I hope you get glasses that you like. Regina says, there it is. Just give it a little time is all right. We get so impatient, don't we, Regina? Sonja says, I did it wrong, so actually you got 2. And I'll keep looking for it, Sonja. All right. I'm running my mouth way more than I wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, wow. I'm really behind. I'm going to drop that link real quick. And I'm going to keep trying to plunge through the chat here. Regina says, I used to watch Survivor all the time. My favorite part, I'm not real big on all the drama, but that comes with it. It's reality TV. My favorite part is the competitions. I played sports growing up. And so, from an athlete's perspective, I truly love the feel and the excitement that comes from the challenge of the challenges. And that's what I like. And then I do love when characters try to, find the idols and be, kind of what's the word about it? Discreet, you know. It's the fun, it's the challenge, but I could live without all the drama. But then I'm also drawn, because this is me. This is the Cancer, the moon child in me. I'm drawn to watching complete strangers fall into love and caring for someone that they don't know, or someone that on the street they might not have even given the time of day to. I love the connection. And so, yeah. A lot of times Todd says only you see that. Not everybody else sees that, but I love that connection that happens. All right. Miss Samantha, I'm going to bring you up, but if you'll give me some grace to try and finish this chat real quick, and I'm going to go as fast as I can. How are you tonight?
Great. Good.
Good.
Except I found out that when I hold my tablet in the middle, Cynthia, for so long, I found out that I had some pain in this finger right here.
Right.
This one. And I saw my massage therapist last night, and she said it must be some kind of pain nerve.
Like a pinched nerve?
It out. It's like a cyst that there was some fluid in that finger that needs to decrease.
Right. Do they still
the tablet?
Did they tell you to still keep wearing your
I've been wearing the braces, yeah. The brace, yeah.
You still wearing it?
But yeah.
Good.
But not every night though.
Oh, okay. I only do it when I've been crocheting. Sonja, I got your birthday. Thank you so much for that.
You said I wanted you to see the Cup2Hook birthday blanket. I got it right here.
Oh, yes, yes. I do.
That blanket, yeah.
Here, let me single you out.
It's not done, but there's so many yarns, so like I'm changing color row after like 2 things because to make the colors pop, but there's
oh wow, yours looks so much better than mine. I might have to redo mine over.
But that's the Cup2Hook, and I would stick to the same size hook you were going with.
Right.
The 5mm. That's the Cup2Hook. Now you can take me down if you want.
Samantha, Jen's asked. Oh, go ahead.
What?
Jen's asking if you're planning on doing the Stranger Things blanket.
I wanted to, but I don't. My mom doesn't think I should make the Stranger Things blanket if I don't watch the movie. I don't watch the episode, well, that makes sense. I want to. I don't want to waste a bunch of money on yarn and getting the hooks ready and not making a blanket that I haven't seen the episode.
I completely agree. I agree.
I don't want to go to Gillian and get a bunch of money and make a whole blanket that I won't. I will still use the Stranger Things blanket if I make the blanket, but I don't watch the episode. But I still play for fun on Sunday night.
Right. Well, I'm glad you do that.
Come play for fun.
But I agree with your mom. Jenny asked me, what is my favorite store? Is that for yarn or like in general?
My favorite store is probably Joann.
For yarn?
For yarn. But sometimes when I have Hobby Lobby gift cards, or if I get a Michael's gift card, I will buy yarn there too.
Okay.
Or I might give somebody, or I might give, like somebody gift it to me.
Right. When it comes to yarn, AC Moore was my favorite. Like I didn't ever go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's. I only went to those when AC Moore was around if I was looking for a specific color or yarn type, and AC Moore didn't have it, but very seldom did they not have something. And so I never really ventured out to anyone until AC Moore closed. And then it was more Michael's. But when I discovered Hobby Lobby, I'd have to say, hands down, Hobby Lobby is my favorite. Plus, even last night, I noticed this again as I was walking through there. And it's just me, it's just my preference. No push to anybody, but I loved hearing the Christian music play in the background, especially last night. It was playing hymns, and I haven't heard hymns, like true hymns, in a long time. And one of them that they were playing was Amazing Grace. And so I love that. But I do love Joann's when it comes to buying beads, when it comes to buying buttons. I definitely think Joann's is the hot spot for that. Now, I have bought some yarn that's on the yarn wall back here from Joann's. I do like their yarn. But I think right now, to go into a brick and mortar store, my favorite would have to be Hobby Lobby.
Oh my, yeah.
Everyone is saying hello to you, Samantha.
Hello. I'm sharing you out on the community. I'm sharing the community out.
Oh, thank you. I noticed you did that before, and I don't know if you saw my comment.
And that's what the community having about.
What's that?
That's what the community is having about.
You're right.
Getting the people to go to their channel and subscribe.
Thank you for that. You've been so faithful with that, and I appreciate it, as well as everyone else that you've been doing that for. Miss Sue says, I didn't know you're a Cancer sign. I'm a Capricorn. Oh, yeah. She says that makes us compatible as friends. Rudy says, Samantha, can you unblock me from your channel?
I said that on someone else's live before, and he said, I said that on, who was it? I said it on Frog Creation something, whatever. Crystal from Frog, the creation thing.
Uh-huh.
And I said,
Crystal,
if people are going to put music on my panel, or people are going to not say kind words in the chat, or if people are going to be super mean to the creator that's putting the live out, I don't want them. I want everybody to be kind and be nice and respectful to the person that's doing the live. So that's why one day I had Crocheting with Leanne on my panel, and he was on my panel and trying to come up and whatever. So I said, and so Crocheting with Leanne decided to block Rudy. I'm not trying to be mean to him or whatever, but I have my personal, and I want my boundaries to be what they are.
And those are respected. So.
And those are respected to him. You are not in a mean, kind person, but I don't want you to be in my chat on a live if you don't say nice words. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to make people laugh. I don't want the drama. The drama, I don't mean to say that word on your thing, but I don't want mean people to go to my channel. What if somebody comes to your channel and decides to say mean things? They want to get out of your channel too. So we have to.
Nice. So Miss Margie shared a picture with her new frames. Let me get the glare off. Hang on. See, I feel like I'm like lagging tonight. There we go. Those look good, Margie. Oh, wow. Margie, you're like me. I like the plastic here instead of the nose pieces. I don't like the nose pieces sitting on my nose. Those look good. You look good. Jenny says, oh, Hobby Lobby is your favorite yarn store. I wonder if they'll have, a Hobby Lobby in Sydney, Australia one day. We can keep hoping, right? Because y'all know some of us are going to go to Australia one day.
Hey. You know what?
What?
I mean, it's a long time that I've been to to Mexico, to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. If you guys have not been there, you and Todd, go check it out. It's a warmer place. It's warmer than Colorado for sure.
I've not been there, and neither has Todd, but my parents have been there. And then they've also gone to Cozumel, Mexico. And they love it. They went 2 separate trips, but yeah. Grandma Anna says, Margie, looking good, hot stuff. And Margie says she will have them in 2 weeks.
I think you should don't start over with the content score. I like the colors that you chose. And I think you should I think you should not frog it and continue to put. That's a hard stitch. And when you showed it to me on one Stranger Things night, that it looked beautiful. It kind of matched it up. So
that means a lot to me,
the mushroom section is, like I showed, it's not even completely done, but you have to add multiple colors into one row to get to add. When Kim Crochet Knit did her blanket, she added 4 colors into that whole section.
Wow. That's a lot. Because you're carrying that yarn.
You're carrying it, yes.
Wow.
And I have to, once you get to the end of your row, at the very end of whatever color you're using, then you have to cut both strings and start over.
Right.
You have to cut them both and then start over. And then when you get to that section, you add it and do that. It's so hard, but you're carrying. But the heart, I did this and then I had to throw it away. But the heart section, you can only use 2. It's easy to do 2 colors, but the more complicated, it gets so complicated, and like the houses or the teapot or the snail.
Right.
Then you have to figure out what you're going to do. But.
And you're doing the mushrooms right now?
Yeah. I put this project down since the content score was over. Since they did the final.
Right.
And I wish I put stitch markers, and the only tip that I have is to put stitch markers in the first and in the last to keep those sides straight. And when I did my first, I attempted to do it a few times, and it started going in, and I said, Kim Crochet Knits, and everyone told me, use those stitch markers, and I said, I'm definitely using it this time.
I hear you. Yes. Grandma Anna says she's been to Cozumel and she loves it.
I want to go there someday.
Oh, but she says my hand, shoulder, and my heart hurt frogging my Stranger Things blanket. Oh no, because you didn't have 224 stitches. Oh,
hey,
no.
Sue.
Hey, Miss Laura, how are you?
I'm good. You?
Hey, Miss Laura.
Doing good.
Hey,
much better.
That's good. I got an art project to show you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Margie. Hang on. Oh, wow.
I'll have to explain as I go along from here down and over. So on the corners are my grandmother's, and up here I put a cloud because being them in heaven. And this is my mom here. I put her hat as a purple and red because of our red hatters.
Oh yeah, cool.
Okay, so underneath my grandmother, this one here, she made me a quilt and a doll. So this is the doll here she had knitted. And this is on the quilt, the house with the trees in it. And I just put in the sky and the sun.
I love that.
Mom does the gardening. So I did a shovel, a rake, and I was trying to draw these as running shoes. And this I got off her website. It's actually a black barrel with flowers in it. this is the closest I could get to it. And then my dad's mom, she crocheted and she also bowled, but tonight or this morning I thought of something else to put in here, but I have to look at the symbol to draw it. But I thought of these as crochet hooks along with the lane beds to the bowling alley.
I love that.
And these are like down east, it's called candle pin. It's not your basic 5-pin or 10-pin. It's called candlestick.
Uh-huh.
So the pins were drawn different. So what I did is I drew the ball and then I just drew the pins going over that way.
I love it.
I drew the rainbow over here and I put International Women's Day.
I love that.
And
I know you're.
So in between here, I want to put the J symbol here because my grandma was a diehard Jays fan. And then
She was a diehard what fan?
Jays fan.
Okay.
It's a baseball team.
Right. I'm familiar. I'm an avid baseball watcher.
I can't remember if I showed this, but this is my last piece I've done so far for stained glass.
That is so pretty.
This is my mom's Christmas gift.
And you're doing that one in 3 colors.
Yeah, I asked Mary about 3 colors. I want to do the red and the purple. I just couldn't figure out what the third color was. So it's kind of like a white, kind of.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm starting Christmas early, but I haven't done something yet. She told me to take this black and take furniture polish and it'll buff it up. I guess shine it up, I guess. So I haven't done that yet.
That is pretty.
And then today, I don't know where the picture's gone. I'd have to look it up on Amazon, but it's basically a diamond art painting I got, and it's the cast of Friends going this way, and it's got the Friends word up top. So I got that today for my diamond art painting.
Oh, wow. That sounds good. Well, you'll definitely have to show us that as your work. You probably, I know you can't like pick it up and show us, but maybe.
No. Well, these are the beads for it.
Oh, wow. Looks like a lot of the primary colors. Pretty.
There is. I haven't really counted how many there are. See, there's 15, 27, 30 colors.
That's a lot of colors.
That's, I know you can't pick up the symbol, but that's the symbol of what will be the painting.
Let me see. Hang on. Oh, wow. Friends. Yeah. Cool.
They had other diamond art painting, but not the cast. They had, the coffee shop that they had, Central Perk.
Uh-huh.
They had that. They had the couch with the sign of Central Perk on it. It was like, no, I don't want
We got a super chat.
I see that. Thank you, Samantha.
I don't know when I'll start that because I've got a puzzle on the table that I'm doing, a wolf puzzle that I'm doing.
Oh, wow. Did you say wolf?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Where's that picture?
Well, Miss Margie is telling me that Miss V has gone live. So let me do a couple things real quick. First, Miss Lorna, thank you so much for your super sticker, super chat.
We also have one from, where is it? There was another one. I think it was Sonia that her super sticker thing didn't show up. So she redid the super chat.
Okay. I saw the one from Miss Sonja. I haven't had a chance. I may have to go look.
Oh, hi, Pam.
Hey, Pam. I see that one.
And then Morna just did hers.
And there's Miss Sue's and Miss Margie's. All right. Well, this is for Miss Lorna. All right. I'm trying to find my spot back in the chat. Okay. Miss Lorna, I got to figure out what that is equivalent to US. If anyone knows, I'd appreciate it. Grandma Anna says she loves the cross, Laura. Jeannie says it's so pretty. And Jen says that's beautiful. She loves the stained glass.
And I hope everyone loves my cottage core mosaic.
They did. They were commenting on it. I think.
I don't know. They did.
I love it. I love it, Samantha.
I picked the orange and the purple. I picked the orange and the purple, and I don't know
way
what
better
else
than mine. Lorna says, been lurking and listening while cleaning my hamster's cage out. Oh, wow. So what type of hamster do you have, Lorna?
I don't have any pets in my house. Nope.
No, me neither, Samantha.
You have Sadie.
I do have Sadie. Lorna, I wrote your name down, and I'll find out what the equivalence is. And if it equals more, then I'll make sure that you get them.
Do you have any other dogs besides Sadie?
No, we had Mackenzie, my Marine son's dog, but she passed away in the fall, last fall. She was a German Shepherd. But we are planning to get another dog, a little dog, but we're waiting till after we go to Arizona because we don't want to, we don't want to get one and then put the dog through not only a transition of a new home, but then also a big road trip.
Right.
And we're not planning to take Sadie, and it wouldn't be fair to take one and not the other. So, and we don't want to leave Sadie and the new dog home alone. So we're waiting till after we do that Arizona trip, and we're not 100% sure when we're going just yet. Sue says she has a snake and a little Chihuahua Dachshund mix, 6 pounds. Oh, wow. Megan would love that. I don't know if y'all remember. Megan has a snake too, Miss Sue. Grandma Anna says she has a big fat kitty named Romero, and her daughter has a dog named Juliet, so maybe Romeo and Juliet. Love it. Love it. Lorna says she's called Bailey Boo. There is a video on my channel of her. I'll definitely have to go check that out, Lorna.
Yeah. I can't wait for St. Patrick's. I can't wait for St. Patrick's Day movie night.
Yes, yes. Are you doing anything special for it besides movie night?
I don't think we go anywhere on the St. Patrick's Day, but I'm going out with a friend. Hopefully I can make it to movie night.
Well, I hope so, but if not, enjoy your time with your friend.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything special except movie night, but if I get the Stranger Things blanket done, then I might talk Mr. Joyful into a joyride just to de-stress. So, and it will be a public one for everyone. So, anyway, so let's hope I get Stranger Things done. What's that?
Hopefully, I can join your joyride if you finish Stranger Things.
Yes, that will be fun. And Mama Susu says, Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Well, I am going to go ahead and close this out tonight because the fact that V did go live, so we can all go over there and drop in. You can do a joy raid. That would just make my heart smile.
Yeah. I'm glad I could share tonight out.
Me too. Me too. Well, I'm going to do the joy basket moment really quickly. It's called Always Hope. It comes from James chapter 5, verse 15. And it says, the prayer of faith will save the sick, and the Lord will raise him up. And if he has committed sins, he will be forgiven. Lord, thank you for all the miraculous works you've done in the past that give me the faith to ask and the hope to believe it will be done. I believe it will be done. You are the healer of bodies and souls. Even when there is no hope, you offer hope. There's always hope in healing. And even when healing doesn't come, there is hope in resurrection. I surrender all to your will, knowing that what looks like an ending to me is only the beginning in your sight. Still, I ask, I pray, Lord, for healing where earthly wisdom says hope is lost. Hope is never lost where you are found. So, yes, we need to put our hope in Jesus all the time. All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys for coming over. And Samantha and Laura, I appreciate y'all coming up on my panel. I know it's been kind of short tonight, but we're going to go over and give some love to V. And then Pam will be going live later tonight too. So you guys don't forget to go hang out with her at her house.
I don't know
Hopefully
how long I can stay up for.
I will get that for you, Sonja. She's asking for V's link.
To her house.
I see her now. I see her now on my phone.
Yeah, let me go grab that.
I think, wait, Jen put it in the channel already. Jen
Thank
Reed.
you, Jen. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that. Sonja says she has 2 dogs. Her daughter has a rabbit and a cat in the house. And one dog is a great, I can't ever say this name, Pyrenees. And the other is a wiener dog mix. Oh, wow. Cool. Sonja, Pam is Be Creative Crafts. Pam, if you're still here, can you drop your link or can you write Joy? She says, I'm Pam. Pam, drop the word Joy so that Miss Sonja can get your channel as well. And please forgive me. I hope I'm not coming off rude, scooting us out of here, but I fully believe in helping to support all of our friends. And hello, sweet Miguel. Oh no, Miguel. He says we are under a tornado warning.
Oh no.
Please be careful. Oh my gosh. And you guys, if you don't know Miguel, go check out his channel. I did for a few minutes this afternoon after I got home from work and was working on the Stranger Things blanket. I got to look at his video with the new little goslings. They are so adorable. Oh my gosh. Please keep us posted, Miguel. Please put something on your community page to let us know you're okay, please. He said, just locked up my chickens. Oh, wow. He is over in Texas, you guys, if you're not familiar. So, all right. Thank you, Jen. There's Pam's link. So we've got V and we've got Pam's link in the chat. All right. I love you guys. We'll hang out a little bit longer next week. But I appreciate you guys going over and showing some joy love to Miss V right now. All right. Take care. Love it, Samantha.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me up. I know it was short.
I know. I'm sorry. But we're going to go spread some love over to Miss V. All right. Be joyful. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. And above everything else, be kind to one another and be kind to yourself. I love you.
Hope
Bye.
to see you guys tomorrow night.
Thank you, Laura.
Right.
Hope to see you tomorrow night.
Thank you, everyone, for coming in.
Tomorrow night's stream video.
Thank you. I'll look for you.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me, when's your birthday, by the way?
March 30th.
So it is the 30th.
Yep.
Okay. I will make that correction because I've got it.
I think it falls on a Thursday, if I'm correct.
Okay. Because I had it written on the 20th and then again on the 30th. And I'm like, well, it's got to be one or the other.
I know it falls on one of the days I was going over to the brain injury. And I don't think it was drama day because the drama's on a Tuesday and I do art Thursday. And I think it's the Thursday.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
It is because the 20th is a Monday. 7 days later would be the 27th, making that Monday. So that makes the 30th a Thursday.
Okay, I was right.
All right. Well, we'll have to do a little birthday dance for you on that
There
Thursday.
you go. Okay, thank you.
All right. Take care,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.